All right, so here is a new update concerning everything that's going on in this evolving case with my son. I saw the press conference that um, Young Thug's dad did on yesterday, and what he displayed, and the anger and the disappointment. I think they showed that he has three sons that are facing trial down there. And I cannot imagine how painful and stressful that is. But it's being so much revealed. So many things are being revealed because of this trial. So I hope that people, especially voters, are paying attention because this is what they're doing in your face. Can you imagine what they're doing when people are looking? This is what they're doing to a celebrity who has a $5 million attorney, $7 million now, because I heard he had to give the man $2 more million. This is what they're doing in your name as a voter in Fulton County. This is what the so-called law has been up to, and that's part of the reason they did not want cameras to be in the courtroom so that they can do these types of shenanigans and nobody would know. So I want to challenge everyone who is a voter or everyone who supports truth and justice to look at other cases besides the YSL case. If you think this is the only case where prosecutors are coming in there and breaking the law in front of everybody, no. Or where judges are going along with it and acting like they don't see it, no. This is for some of them down there, this is their routine. This is how they get down. So I would challenge everybody who has any type of criminal case. I don't care where you are in this country. If you have a criminal case, get your discovery package before you go to court. Get your discovery package. You have a right to get a copy of everything the state says they're going to use against you. Get that discovery package. Be informed about your own case. Look at every piece of evidence. That's how you're going to know what they're using. And that's how you're going to be able to adequately defend yourself. Because we got my son's discovery package, we knew immediately that he wasn't there. When this person was making their accusations, he was literally miles away on camera. And we knew that they knew. We knew that the police knew, and we knew that the prosecutors knew. And so the judge, by default, is also going to know because with all the shenanigans and all the hell I've been raising, he had to figure, hey, this kid must be innocent. So did that prevent us or did that stop anything from continuing to be delayed? No, because they trust that we're not paying attention as the public. They trust that we're just going to go along. Oh, we hear about something on the news. We're going to think they're doing their job instead of checking these people. The YSL case is really revealing. These people are going in there every day with some lies. How do you represent the law? Why are you breaking the law? How does that work? So for us, we've been educating ourselves because we do believe that you have the right to defend yourself as the Constitution says. But even without the Constitution, you have a right to be informed about what's going on in your own life. Don't ever sit in the dark and not know what's happening. You have a right to your discovery package and you have the right to see every motion your lawyer has found. Your lawyer should give you a copy of every motion that has been filed on your behalf. That's how we knew The lawyers weren't filing motions that supported my son's case based on the evidence that was in the discovery package. That's how we knew. We were expecting to get copies of everything, and nothing was coming. The request for a discovery, that's not that doesn't have anything to do with the actual evidence. Once you get the body cam footage, once you get the witness statements, once you get all the things that they're supposed to be using as the foundation of their case, if you see that they don't have a case, you're stronger in your position. I am able to adequately support my son because I know they don't have nothing against him outside of him getting into something he had no business getting into. I am able to convey that message to him. Part of the reason they tell you don't talk about the case on the phone, don't talk about the case on the phone, is because they don't want you to know how to support your people. They don't want you to know. And if your people actually did something connected to, the charges, you will be putting them in a position where they're incriminating themselves. But if they didn't have anything to do with some of the charges, how else are you going to support their defense if you don't know that? It's deliberately done. It's supposed to be something that the lawyer can tell you. If they give you permission to speak to the lawyer about the case, the lawyer is supposed to tell you. But that's why the lawyer's like not doing the job. So they don't have to tell you that. You can't provide any type of support for their defense. So it's not an impossible situation. I don't want people to look at it like, okay, you're giving advice, but your son still isn't home. If I could tell you the miracles that have been happening, it's too many to count. If I could tell you the experiences that my son has been able to have, and I'm talking about positive experiences, life changing experiences because of this situation, it's almost like I want to stay mad at these people, but I can't. It's too many beautiful things happening as a result of this. And one of those things is I know my own power, and so does my son. We both know what we're capable of because of this situation. And then when you realize you're capable of this, but with God, you're capable of all things, the faith walk that I've had to go on through this experience, I almost recommend running from the law. I have literally had the ability, the time. So much has came from me just saying, I'm gonna stand on truth. I'm in a place where I'm getting healing from the support and the love that's being given to me. It's when I say healing, I mean things that would come up in the past and would cause me to run or cause me to go to work or cause me to gaslight myself. I'm facing those things and I'm learning not to judge. I'm learning not to judge myself and I'm learning not to judge other people. That's part of the reason why I look at this situation and I say, okay, whatever is going on, these are just people who are ill suited for their job. They're just in the wrong job because there are literally good people down there who are doing what they're supposed to do, who are upholding the law and who don't have to break the law to get the conviction and don't have to break the law to, release the person and allow them to be free because the person is not guilty of those accusations. There's people down there who are standing on that. They just need the support from us, the public, to be able to replace the people who are the opposite, who are breaking the law while they're supposedly upholding the law. They need to just be surrounded by people who are going to support them. That's what I'm in full. That's what I'm in full cooperation with. This is nothing personal. This just isn't a job for you. There's nothing wrong with saying that. We have all been in situations like that. It just isn't a job for them. In my son's case, the person who is sitting it over him was a corporate attorney. He had no experience with criminal law, and you can tell because everything is let's go to trial. He doesn't want to consider any motions. He doesn't want to respond to anything, and that's like before a trial. Everything is let's go to trial. And so, we were seeing that, and we were like, what is happening right now? What is happening right now? But it's just because he's not experienced as a person in the criminal field. And so he's just treating it like, oh, okay, it's a trial. I'm gonna just decide. I'm gonna let a jury decide. No, sir, you are ill suited for your job. You're not a good fit to be in the role and position you're in. That's something only we can stop at this level. The state can do it, the governor can do it, the feds can do it, but at this level, as voters, we need to make sure we are voting for decent judges, district attorneys, solicitors. That needs to be a party. You don't know when you might be standing before an unfair judge one day. You don't know. And I know the way that they're arresting people at traffic stops in Atlanta, it's a very unpleasant surprise to stand there in front of a judge who won't let you out unless you pay money. That is something we can thank the Republicans for because they worked to get more things on the list of options that now require a bail. You have to now pay for things like 20, 30 different things. You could just sign yourself out. Nope, now you got to pay. You got to pay. You got to come up with some money for bail. So this is being done on our watch because we're not paying the level of attention that we just need to pay. And I'm not trying to badmouth anybody. I don't want to make anybody feel bad. I have been there and I'm living it. So it's no judgment. I just want us to understand this is how it works. They distract us with the presidential stuff while they do all of this little stuff locally. And you can tell me I wasn't an informed voter because I knew what Biden said, what Trump said, what this person was doing, and all along I should have been paying attention locally because that's really where it goes down. Even when it comes to the level where the president is at, the president can pass all kinds of stuff. If the people down here don't want you to have it, they can block you from having it. That's the reality. We need to understand that. All right, I'm going to conclude this. In the section below, I'm going to leave my email. If you or your family member going through something similar to this, please email me. I want to get collaboration and support going about these issues. Thank you.